You step into a place where silence is not empty, it's alive. A silence so heavy, it feels like the forest is watching you back. Somewhere deep in the Pacific Northwest, hidden beneath endless layers of green and mist, there exists a world that doesn't behave like normal Earth. A place where trees don't just grow, they dominate. Where light doesn't simply shine, it struggles to break through. And where time feels like it slows down just to observe you. This is the Hoh Rainforest. The Hoh Rainforest is located in the United States of America, on the North American continent, inside the state of Washington, on the far western side of the country. More precisely, it sits within the boundaries of Olympic National Park, on the Olympic Peninsula, a region surrounded by the Pacific Ocean on one side and mountain ranges on the other. That positioning is not random. It's the reason this rainforest exists at all. Because here, ocean winds slam into mountains, forcing moisture upward, condensing it, and dumping insane amounts of rain back into the forest year after year. We're talking about one of the wettest places in the United States, but numbers don't explain it. Experience does. Imagine walking into a forest where the air feels thick, not polluted, not heavy, just dense with life. The moment you enter the Hoh Rainforest, the world behind you disappears. Your phone signal becomes irrelevant. Your sense of direction starts to blur. Even sound changes. Footsteps feel softer. Conversations feel swallowed. Everything is green. Not one shade, not two, but hundreds. Neon moss crawls up every surface. Trees are draped in hanging gardens of lichen. Fallen logs don't decay here in a dead way. They become platforms for new life. It doesn't feel like nature is growing here. It feels like nature is overflowing. The main characters of this ecosystem are the Sitka spruce and western hemlock trees. These are not ordinary trees. Some of them rise over 300 feet tall, thicker than small buildings, and older than most modern cities. Their trunks are wrapped in moss, so thick it looks like velvet armor. Branches don't just hold leaves, they host entire ecosystems. Ferns grow on branches, mushrooms grow on ferns, and insects build worlds inside it all. In the Hoh Rainforest, a tree is not a single organism. It's a skyscraper for life, and everything is competing for space on it. Most forests have a floor. The Hoh Rainforest has layers. Step down, and you enter a completely different ecosystem, one built on decay, rebirth, and patience. Logs that fell centuries ago are still here, but they are not dead. They are nurse logs, feeding new trees growing directly out of their bodies. Moss blankets everything like a living carpet. Every step feels like you're walking on something breathing underneath. Even the soil feels alive. This is where decomposition is not an ending. It's a production line for new life. Rain is not an event here. It's a constant background system. The forest receives over 140 inches of rainfall annually in some areas. But strangely, it doesn't feel stormy. It feels consistent. A soft mist hangs in the air almost all year round. Water beads on every surface. Trees drip even when it's not raining. And because of this, everything here is permanently hydrated, permanently green, permanently growing. There is no dry season, only different levels of wet. One of the most unsettling things visitors notice is how quiet it gets. Not dead quiet, controlled quiet. Bird calls echo, but don't travel far. Wind exists, but is muted by dense vegetation. Even distant movement feels softened. But if you pay attention, you realize something important. The forest is never actually silent. It's just speaking in a language humans aren't tuned to. Insects clicking, leaves shifting, water dripping at irregular rhythms, wood creaking slowly as it expands and contracts. It's a living audio system running in the background of reality. The secret lies in geography. Moist air from the Pacific Ocean travels inland. When it hits the Olympic Mountains, it rises, cools, and releases moisture as rain. That rain feeds the rainforest below. But because the mountains block much of the weather from passing through, the Hoh Valley becomes a trap, a natural moisture engine that keeps recycling water through the ecosystem. It's a closed loop of life support. Ocean, mountains, rain, forest, evaporation, ocean again. No leaks, no escape, just continuity. People don't leave the Hoh Rainforest unchanged. Something about it sticks. Maybe it's the scale, realizing how small human presence feels in comparison. Maybe it's the age, knowing this system has been running for thousands of years without interruption. Or maybe it's something deeper. A reminder that the world is not built around us, we're just passing through it. In an age of digital noise, fast cities, and constant motion, places like the Hoh Rainforest feel almost unreal. They represent what the Earth looks like when it is left alone to operate at full complexity. No shortcuts, no simplification, just raw, layered, interdependent life systems working together at scale. It's not just a forest, it's a living archive of ecological intelligence. And as you leave, stepping back toward roads, signals, and structured life again, one thing becomes clear. The Hoh Rainforest doesn't feel like a destination. It feels like a reminder that somewhere out there, the world is still running in its purest form, quietly, endlessly, and without needing permission from us to exist. And it will keep doing exactly that, long after we stop paying attention.